When considering retirement, or of where you would need to live for the remainder of your life, some kind of tropical island undoubtedly runs over your brain. Yet, it's most probable nothing explicit, something that you can just dream of. Rather than surrendering it to your creative mind, why not investigate a portion of these awesome grounds so you can have a substantial objective for yourself? Taking you the whole way across the world, you will see these stunning spots for yourself. So, prepare comfortable and will perceive what your future just may hold. Here is top 10 spectacular islands for travel. Number 10, Seychelles. Beginning, the Seychelles Island is our first objective. It's situated in the Indian Ocean close to Kenya, Madagascar, and is host to the absolute most wonderful greenery on the planet. It shamelessly is the meaning of a tropical island, with the sun radiating at completely clear waters and having a lot of palm trees to go around. Fortunate for you, however, there is somewhat of a human impression effectively here significance. You can fly over and remain at an excellent hotel, rather than battling for yourself and rummage for food. You get to simply appreciate the entirety of the potential gains that the island has to bring to the table with negligible disadvantages. The Seychelles Global Air Terminal opened rather as of late in 1971 too, which means it is as yet a genuinely new land and there is bounty for you to investigate, and still feels uncommon. All things considered, Seychelles is a wonderful spot and ideally it makes it on your short rundown. Number 9, Palawan. Coming up next are the Palawan Islands, and they are, truth be told, situated inside the Philippines, a spot known for its normal excellence. The Palawans specifically have a ton of assortment to them which make for an incredible action called island bouncing. From lavish sloping reaches, to encased watering openings, and rich seashores, there's in every case more to see on the following island. The Palawans are made out of around 110 islands, making island jumping an authentic vacationer movement. There is bounty to investigate and encounter here, all inside the solace of probably the most excellent view. Notwithstanding island jumping, there are likewise numerous towns and societies inside every one to encounter. There are numerous visits you can take too, including boat and kayak rides along the unmistakable blue water. You really will dunk your toes into whatever may show you the Palawan Islands. Number 8, Corfu. The island of Corfu is next up and has to a greater degree a resort feel to it. It's situated in Greece and really has a colossal measure of history around it. Corfu has had referred to human contact since as ahead of schedule as 1300 BC, truth be told, BC, not AC. Which implies it has been thought about for more than 3,000 years, with a lot of fights occurring on this very land. It even has establishes in Greek folklore, which imagined it as such a heaven. These days it is one of the more developed islands and has a lot of towns and streets that experience it. Disregarding this, there is still a lot of magnificence to be found inside its temperament and furthermore inside its old human design. Notwithstanding the lavish untamed life and excellent waters, it is additionally home to a tremendous measure of old structures, destroys, fortifications and even strongholds. In case you're searching for a touch of both regular and man-made magnificence, at that point Corfu is certainly the objective. There is bounty to do and see here, and regardless of its prominence inside Europe, it is still moderately obscure in the West. Number 7, Anguilla. Next up is the island of Anguilla. This island is, truth be told, a piece of the Caribbean islands, however not at all like the mind-boggling prevalence of the Caribbean in years past. The Anguilla is somewhat more obscure and still offers a new involvement with the Caribbean. Anguilla keeps up its position of safety presence because of the current ban set on the island. Journey boats, gambling clubs and skyscraper inns are totally restricted here, making it less engaging for your normal vacationer. Supplanting these extravagant things is the excellent nature situated here. Perfectly clear waters, and immaculate land are just a portion of the awesome credits that the Anguilla have. Despite the fact that the island isn't intensely evolved, There still are some decent hotels that will ensure you have a great time. There is likewise an extraordinary network here, one that is consistently prepared to host gatherings and performances once the sun goes down. Number 6, Boracay. Presently its elusive tropical islands without the notice of the Philippines in any event a few times, presenting Boracay, one of the Philippines' first-class islands. There is a motivation behind why this is a particularly astonishing island as well, as it checks all the cases you would envision a tropical excursion to have. It has impeccable seashores loaded with an intriguing white sand that stretch for a significant distance. Cruising, swimming, island bouncing, and climbing are simply to give some examples of the exercises that are here, yet it is pretty much anything you can envision. Since going here is somewhat well known, they make it simple to travel, with packs that incorporate travel, lodging, and transport, making your getaway that a lot simpler. On the off chance that searching for that ideal excursion, it is difficult to turn out badly with Boracay. Number 5, Kauai. In the event that you actually need an astonishing excursion, Kauai is the best approach. This island appears to be the meaning of heaven. Just the most brilliant waters are here, joined by the most extravagant greenery possible. Rather than appreciating this superb view on the 12th floor of some lodging like some different islands, on Kauai you will live inside it, in one of their many seashore homes. Contingent upon which beach side you choose to remain on, you will likewise find the opportunity to see the dawn or dusk each day, making for a really outstanding morning and night. Notwithstanding the awesome lodge life that you would have, there is likewise a close-by town with a lot of bars and music to appreciate around evening time. While Kauai sounds somewhat astonishing, there are additionally numerous different islands around it, which means there are a lot of visits to go on, so you never get exhausted of similar excellent perspectives. Number 4, St. Barts. Crushing the pattern of going spirit to nature, we have St. Barts. This is the go-to objective, is you have 200,000 or 300,000 begging to be spent. What sets St. Barts separated from the rest is principally its housing and in general feel. Everything here is sumptuous, you can lease excessively current homes continuously and even a super yacht if it's truly what your emotional meltdown wants. Notwithstanding value, it certainly is a heavenly spot to go in the event that you need to completely unwind, yet observe some astonishing sights also. St. Barts goes all out, so much truth be told that one of its featured exercises is absolutely extravagance shopping, not in any event, encountering the island itself. However, there is still bounty to do here as it is host to numerous brilliant seashores, top-notch food, and in general stunning lodging. St. Barts is a definitive retreat on the off chance that you have the cash to do as such and it doesn't disillusion. Number 3, Kauai. Despite the fact that you have presumably known all about Hawaii, you in all likelihood don't know a large number of the islands it's comprised of. Presenting Kauai, one of Hawaii's common miracles. Kauai, in contrast to numerous different islands, has a wondrous precipitous area which has boundless potential with respect to astonishing perspectives. There's additionally bounty to do here from guided ATV, boat and zipline visits, to hitting the fairway and horseback riding. This island truly is a handyman and makes certain to satisfy any of your getaway requirements. There are additionally a few towns with resorts here as well, so you can expect the best of treatment following your monotonous long stretches of adventuring. The island of Kauai figures out how to shrewdly adjust the marvels of characteristic excellence, just as the extravagances that come from current culture, making it a phenomenal getaway or even retirement objective. Number 2, Ambergris Caye. Ambergris Caye likewise hits gold, finding some kind of harmony between keeping you agreeable and allowing you to encounter the entirety of the rich nature the island has to bring to the table. It is situated in the Caribbean and is really a piece of Belize. There is a practically boundless measure of activities here as its sheer size considers nearly anything to work out as expected. There are loads of water exercises from plunging, cruising, fishing, and you can even visit the Great Blue Hole, which is an enormous sinkhole that goes more than 300 feet down. There are many insured species on this island, meaning you will likely have never observed these creatures with your own eyes previously, let alone, all things considered. The assortment is huge, from fish, to flying creatures, and monkeys. There are likewise a significant number of verifiable locales that may top your advantage too, for example, old Mayan remains and engineering in and out of town. Ambergris Caye is an absolute necessity in the event that you truly need to drench yourself in the miracles of a cutting-edge tropical island. Number 1, Santorini. Finally, we are returning to Greece, investigating its most celebrated island, the Santorini Island. It gets this title for an explanation as well. It has pretty much all that you would actually need on a tropical island. The Santorini Island has the magnificent seashores and nature that you would go to an island for, and has some substantially more too. It has wonderful old urban areas, bunches of mountains and natural life, and even a functioning fountain of liquid magma. Truth be told, you could stream ski to the fountain of liquid magma, hang out on the magma sand seashore, fly ski back, and climb to one of the old urban areas to appreciate a feast on the water across the board night. That being stated, the Santorini takes the cake on this one, as it has pretty much anything you can envision, being a definitive objective.